I'm Barbara. Welcome to this week's episode of Craft Corner Kits to Go. This week we're going to make a pig out of an empty fruit cup. So for this project you're going to need a clear fruit cup, a large pink pom-pom, a smaller pink pom-pom, our template pattern for the pieces, some pink foam, some black foam, your scissors, pink paint, acrylic is probably the best, a black marker, some Google eyes, a small piece of pink pipe cleaner, and some glue dots. So to start out with, you want to take this and paint the inside pink with your acrylic paint, and then you need to let it dry. I have already done that, so I painted the entire inside of this. Now that helps me because that way the paint won't scratch off when I'm working on it, because the paint is protected inside the cup. Now I want to take my pom-pom and a couple of glue dots. I'll put about 3 glue dots on this. So I'm going to put the glue dots around the top part of the upside down fruit cup. And then I'm going to take my pom-pom and just push down on it for my head of my piggy. The next step we're going to do is we're going to cut out all of these pattern pieces of the parts of the pig. So let's get them cut out. Okay, so I've got all the pink pieces cut out, and I'm going to lay them on my pink foam, and I want to make sure I've got enough room for everything and I haven't wasted my foam, so I'm going to lay them out ahead of time here. And then I will trace around them. Okay. So I have all of my pieces for pink traced around, so I'm going to cut those out. Okay, all of the pink pieces are now cut out, and I have one that is the nose. And I'm going to take my black marker and draw the snout of my pig. This is what I drew. And I'm going to take my glue dots and put a glue spot on the back of this and glue it to this smaller pom-pom. There I have a nose, and I'm going to put another glue dot on the back of this on the other side of the pom-pom, and I'm going to glue the nose to the head of my little pig. There you go. Now I'm going to take 2 more glue dots and glue the eyes on right above the nose. And kind of put your fingers in there and pinch a little bit to make them stick to the pom-pom. So now our pig has eyes and a nose, and these are the ears, and we are going to put a glue dot on each one of these. I'm going to stretch it a little bit, like you do gum sometimes, and put it around the bottom of the ear, so that when I stick it in on this pom-pom, and then I can take my fingers and just pinch the furry part of the pom-pom so that the ear stays on. And you want to do that with this second ear also. Again, I'm stretching the glue dot and wrapping it around the base of the ear. And then I will place it where I think it ought to go on my pig. And my pig now has ears. Now, these are the front legs, and we need to put the hooves on. And the hooves are these pieces that say black on your pattern. And I started to cut them out, but it's so hard to trace black on this that it would be just easier to lay your pattern on, on your black foam and cut out the black foam as you're cutting out the pattern. Now, if you don't want to do it this way, that's fine. You can trace around it and cut them out just like you did the pink. But I find it's easier to me to do it this way. Now I'm going to put a little black hoof on each of my bottoms of my legs, and I included some small glue dots for this purpose so that you don't end up with so much glue all over everything. So use the smaller glue dots for this part of your project. So I'm taking a little tiny glue dot and I'm putting it behind so that it ends up making a hoof on your little piggy. So I've done one. Okay, now I need to do another. So again, I'm cutting it out of the foam and out of the pattern at the same time. And I'll take another glue dot and put this one on the other foot. So now for her front feet, our pig is all set to go. Then we're going to take a big glue dot and put it up at the top of the set of front legs and put it right below the pom-pom on the head. For the back legs, we're doing the same thing. We're cutting out little black hooves from the black foam. And attach it with a small glue dot to the foot. These are the hind legs that we've still got to deal with. And then take a big glue dot. And we're going to put that on your pig where it looks like she's sitting down. So it's kind of a haunch. Do the same on the other one. And use your last small glue dot for this to put the last hoof on, and a big glue dot for the other haunch leg. Then for our last part of the project, we're going to take a piece of pipe cleaner and we're going to wrap it around a pencil in a coil shape for our little pig's tail. Then after you wrapped it, then kind of pull it apart a little bit and take another glue dot and put it on the back of the little pig, and then set the end of your tail into that glue dot. So that's it for this week's episode of Craft Corner Kits to Go, and we'll see you next week.